So my name is Dr. Langan, and I'm all the way from Ireland. And my main area of research is kind of a mixture of what you would classify as predictive trait-based ecology, but I use a vegetation model to do that. One of the great services that plants do for us as a society is they remove carbon from the atmosphere and turn it into energy, but they also turn it into wood, for example. So they store carbon for a long time. There's a lot of evidence that diversity and strategies of plants can buffer the responses to climate change or increase the biomass in a particular system. And I'm trying to tease out the various effects of functional diversity. So the diversity in plant traits, like, for example, how thick or how big a leaf is, how tall an individual is, to put quantitative numbers on that and see how that might affect the amount of wood that's stored in the forest, for example. I don't need to go and do field work. As long as I have my laptop, I can basically do my research from anywhere. What I do require is access to a supercomputer, so many processors together. There's one in, I think it's in the SBiK-F building. There's another one at the university in Frankfurt called CSC, which is used more for climate modeling, but if we want to upscale our simulations, we do stuff there too. So I was finishing up my master's in Ireland. My master's was in biodiversity and conservation. And during that course, one of the things I realized was that I quite liked simulation modeling. And I had developed a strong interest in the drivers of the distribution of diversity. The professor that was leading that group moved to New Zealand, probably because of me. And then the PI of that project was working in Senckenberg, so I moved down to Senckenberg. And I've been happily working here since then. It's very diverse in terms of the research fields that people have, but we're all also so close together that it's very easy to access experts from different fields. I don't know everything, but if I have a particular question on evolutionary biology, I can walk upstairs and talk to evolutionary biologists. If I have questions about like the finer points of ecological theory, I can stroll down to the ecologists and ask them. It's very nice like that.